National political correspondent Alex Miller has been in the courtroom and joins us live from New York. Alex, there were certainly fireworks when her father took the stand, but she's known to have a much different temperament than him. What was Ivanka's testimony like today?
Yeah, her temperament stood that we've seen for the last 8 years or so. That is what we saw in the courtroom. She was very calm, very measured, very different than what we saw her father project on the stand earlier this week. As you mentioned, she is not a defendant in this case, and that is why we didn't see any cameras in the courtroom, her sitting on the defense at the defense table the way that we saw her brothers, two of her brothers, and her father. She has testified really that she didn't have very much involvement in the Trump organization, particularly after 2017 when she went to the White House. She said she could not completely recall, but that she doesn't believe that she had received any compensation since that time, since the time she went to the White House. Now, the state's Attorney General's office begs to differ on this issue. They say she's really just trying to separate herself from the Trump organization. That is what the Attorney General said on the courthouse steps this morning. Listen to what she said.
And she will attempt today to distance herself from the company. But unfortunately, the facts will reveal that, in fact, she was very much involved.
There was a lot of detail that was gone over about what her role was during the time that she worked at the Trump organization as executive vice president. She said the main parts of her portfolio were the Doral Golf Club outside of Miami, as well as the post office in Washington, D.C. She helped secure the financing for that. She actually said that her husband, Jared Kushner, is the one who introduced her to the banker at Deutsche Bank that helped secure the financing for it. So again, this discrepancy between how involved she was with the company. She said that she wasn't involved in the statement of financial conditions, but a lot of what she said today, guys, is that she doesn't recall a lot of the emails that were sent, and that's because some of them were sent a dozen years ago. And this was an argument that we saw multiple times throughout the course of the morning between the Trump team, the state's office, as well as the judge. The Trump team saying that they didn't need to be going over emails from 2011, 12, 13, and 14 because that wasn't the primary focus. They say that the statute of limitations has expired on these. The state said basically that they laid the groundwork for what we saw in those later years. The judge obviously agreeing with the state, letting those emails be put up on the big screen for everyone to see. No love lost every single day, guys, that I have been here between the lawyers for the Trump side, the lawyers for the state, but also the Trump's lawyers and the judge.
Certainly a high-stakes drama playing out in a New York courtroom. Alex Miller, thank you.